Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Funk Factory Brewing Company out of Madison, Wisconsin. Funk Factory Goozeria, sorry. This beer is part of their Meerts series, and it is the peach one. Just a quick description here. It says, Peach Meerts is our take on low alcohol style traditionally derived from second runnings of lambic. Our modern interpretation begins with Pilsner malt, raw wheat, and Saaz hops, which is brewed using a turbid mash, long boil, and low hopping rate, and finally fermented in foeders with our wild yeast. This version was then re-fermented on peach. So it is 4.5 ABV. So excited to drink this because all the other beers in the Meerts series have been very good. I have not had this peach one, so definitely intrigued for sure. So as you can see, it pours a cloudy, I would say translucent, not completely hazy, like straw color. It's pretty light with a, sorry, just adjusting that a little bit. It had a white head that dissipated very quickly. I don't know if you could hear it on the video, but it sounded like it was very carbonated. Well, that smells good. Not quite as much funk as I was expecting, but that's only because there's so much peach skin, which is awesome. The other Meerts I've had, I mean, the fruit has always been there, but it hasn't been like super dominant. And peach is one fruit that it's actually hard to get to come out in the beer. You have to use a lot of it. But I'm getting a ton of peach skin. There's definitely there is some cheesy funk behind it. Yeah, it's a lot of peach. It's very tongue biting, and not in a bad way, but it is definitely pretty tart. I don't remember. It's been a little bit since I had the last Meerts that I've had. I don't remember it being quite this tart, but it definitely stings like the sides of the tongue. There's a good bit of peach up front, and then it kind of just flows into this nice lemony, slightly funky, slightly cheesy finish. But it's all very light. Like, you definitely get all those flavors, but it's not like a super peachy, super funky beer. It's still very, very light and pretty tart. So, I mean, the fact that it's second runnings kind of makes sense because it's not like a super flavorful and in-your-face beer, but it's very light, very delicate, very tasty, and just super easy to drink. I really appreciate these small beers that they make because they're able to get some nice complexity into them, but they're still really easy to drink, low ABV, and that's mainly what I look for nowadays. I like the really good, easy drinking beers, so this is definitely one of them. I will say there's not a ton of complexity to it, but for something like this, I don't really need there to be. I mean, it has a little bit of funk. You definitely get the peach. It's nice and tart. It's obviously, it has more depth than like a peach Berliner Weiss or something, and that's all I need. So, and I think these bottles are only like $12, which is absolutely a steal. So yeah, on my scale of buy, drink, dump, this is definitely a buy all day, every day. Very refreshing, very tasty, and I'm glad that in some of the groups I'm in, this is pretty readily available, so I can get more of it pretty easily, which I really appreciate. So I'll be looking forward to that when I run out of these ones. So, but I think that's all I got on this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.